I don't even know if I like kayaking. I mean, I like fishing. I might like kayak fishing, don't know. I want a kayak, not just any kayak. I want a fishing kayak with a motor or a pedal drive or a Mirage drive with built-in rod holders and a fish finder, storage space, and a breathable seat to sit in. So I decided to search one up, Googled it. Man, those things are exorbitantly priced. I mean, expensive. So instantly I knew that I'm not getting a kayak anytime soon. Plus, I don't have to buy one. I need to buy two. One for me and one for Jesh. Can't go fishing alone now, can we? With that amount of money, might as well buy a flats boat. Anywho, I closed my laptop and didn't even think about it again. Not for a while, at least. Sometime later that day, I went on Facebook and lo and behold, there were a million kayak ads just popping up everywhere on my page. Amazon was no different. Instagram was showing random kayak pics. YouTube soon got in on the act. I clicked a couple of the ads. Can you guess what eventually happened? Can you guess? I realized that I did not want a kayak. I needed a kayak. My desire for the thing was becoming irrational, kind of stupid if you think about it. I don't even know if I like kayaking. I mean, I like fishing. I might like kayak fishing, don't know. Beside the disturbing fact that your internet browsing is not private and your information is being shared all across the world and will eventually get to the dark web, the most troubling thing is how easily these companies and merchants can appeal to your materialistic bent. This is a direct petition to man's selfish nature. Much of the world is falling victim to this ploy, and there is little humans can do to rescue themselves from it. Selfishness is more of a pandemic than COVID. Trust me, not only merchants have figured out this unfortunate truth, but tyrants and power-hungry dictators have as well. It's an age-old thing. Just dangle the proverbial carrot and you can control the hungry turtle. Are you as hungry as you think you are? Do you really need that promotion or that new car or that lavish lifestyle? Chances are you don't, but I'm sure that most of you watching this video will argue that you do. All is vanity, my friends. So, if you take a good look around the world, you will see that all we, like sheep, are being manipulated by the materialistic or carnal desires which were largely thrusted upon us by the very same people that are trying to sell things to us or trying to control the masses. The seemingly perpetual appeal to your materialistic, carnal desires knows no boundaries. I mean, it may include cars, houses, jewelry, luxury vacations, sex, thrill-seeking adventures, medicinal relief, iPhones, watches. I can go on. All of it induces self-centeredness, self-absorbed tendencies. This isn't just about the love of money, it's about the love of self. Once you are in love with yourself, you can be manipulated and controlled. That is what is happening around us everywhere. Why are so many people involved in ideological, political, and even religious wars? Because most people think that they have something to gain. Some have even been duped into thinking that their selfishness is somehow altruistic. I'm not fighting this cause for a check. It's for the poor and the starving. Oh wait, I'm poor and starving. Why are so many in the wealthy 1% seemingly supporting the assault on the wealthy 1%? If they were genuine, the way to crush the wealthy 1% is simply to give away their money. Share it up, folks. It's the world's wealthy that is driving the equity agenda. Yet they never do what could easily bring equity. Ever realize that? Weird, isn't it? All this is simply giving the masses what they think they want, while the giver is the one truly benefiting from it. There is a lot I can say about this. Like the kings of the earth are skilled in weaponizing the masses against their antagonists or enemies. But I digress. What I do want to say is there is a way to avoid falling into the trap of being manipulated and conditioned to do the bidding of some faceless overlord. Want to know the secret? Sure, here you go. Simply become selfless. How do you do that? No, you don't have to never desire another thing in your life again. You simply need to reset your focus. 2 Corinthians 4:18 tells us, while we look not at things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Where is your focus? What do you want? What do you need? If you can honestly, sincerely answer that question, then you can accurately gauge the direction in which you're heading. If you find that much of your desires are materialistic, then you have some rethinking to do. There is nothing that you can take with you into the afterlife. The only valuable thing that remains with a person is salvation in Jesus Christ. That's the only thing that truly matters. Yet, people pursue this the least. I have come to learn that the only thing I need is Jesus. We are trying to teach our kids that as well. I'm not broken when I don't get something that I want. I know if the Lord wants me to have it, I will. This realization has helped me to make some pretty smart money decisions. For instance, I never buy something that I cannot afford, no matter how much I want it. I know credit cards make it possible to obtain things you cannot afford, but I prefer owning rather than obtaining. Most people are quite fine with merely obtaining. No wonder the World Economic Forum is saying that no one will own anything by the year 2030. You don't have to be a minimalist in order to be happy. I do know, however, that there is not a material thing, or a fleshly thing for that matter, that will bring me perpetual peace and joy. This puts things into perspective, doesn't it? So many people work all their lives pursuing dreams and desires, only to find in the latter stages that it was a life wasted, for the object of their desire was not as rewarding as they thought it would be. As I so often say, joy is internal, so is peace. If we had to get all the external pieces of the puzzle right in order to be happy, then it would never happen. Right now in the world, so many factions are warring to compel people that do not agree with them to see things their way. They are sorely mistaken if they think that forcing others to agree with them will bring them peace or joy. It never will. Never. It's like putting a gun to someone's head and forcing them to say, I love you. They will most likely say it, but chances are it's not true. They won't mean it. If you believe them, you're an idiot or at best delusional. Yet much of the masses in the world today are plodding this insane path. We don't want you to just accept what we do. No, you must like it as well. But I digress. Even if the whole world accepts and loves your iniquitous life choices, it still would not lessen the abhorrent bitterness of conviction. Remember that. The only one that humanity can truly find peace in is Christ, and He has offered to live within you, making peace internal. So don't covet material things. I assure you, you'll be much happier. If things come, praise Jesus. If they don't, praise Jesus. You don't have to rely on the masses or any individual to bring you peace. None can give you what they themselves lack. Only God can bring everlasting peace. Every now and then I still click on some of the kayak ads and take a little gander. I assure you that I'm not losing sleep over it. I know what I want and I know what I need. Do you? Now think about that.